Let me try this again. Hi, everyone. I wanted to show you all something today that I use. I wouldn't say all the time because I'm really not great at using it, but I think that for those of us who like to engage on social media for our businesses, that it's something that's really user friendly and a little bit, so I'm not looking up. So anyway, I'm going to go straight to screen sharing, because I'm going to show you Canva. All right, so I am in Zoom now, but this is something on the internet, Canva, CANVA.com. And I'm already logged in, and you do have to create a login. And truthfully, I'm not sure how much of this is free versus not free, but I went ahead and paid for this because it gives you access to a lot of graphics that make it easier to do social media posts. So speaking of that, I've seen posts where it is pretty obvious that the graphic or the picture that's being used to promote a business on social media has been taken from somewhere. So what I mean by that is, let's say you're talking about getting in a time machine, and you type in time machine and you see images. Here we go. I was thinking of actually Back to the Future, but this is probably based on a movie. So even though you can save this, like I could right click and copy this image and paste it into clip art or something like that, and I could use this image in social media or my website, it is against the law. So I don't know anybody who has been sued per se for using a stolen image off the internet on social media, but I have heard stories about people using images on their website and getting sued. So I would just say better be safe than sorry. And so don't do this. Don't just grab your images from anywhere, I mean. And use something like Canva, because when you're using this, they're telling you that what you're using is licensed to use on the site, and you can use it to post on social media. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to use. So the first thing is, if you want to do a Facebook post, because I have done a Facebook post, it's coming up, but you can obviously just search Facebook post, and then a bunch of these templates can come up. And I just started working, I've used this some, but not a whole bunch. So I typed in winter because I thought it'd be nice to kind of have a winter post. So I did one based on this graphic, mostly because my theme colors are blue and gold, and I thought that I might be able to tweak this to look more brand specific. And so I already did this. So let me show you my files. And I think if I go folders, so if I go to folders, all my designs, you'll see I already did this one. No, did I not save it? Oh yeah, here we go. So this is the one I did. I just did this in like 2 minutes, but I changed the graphic. Why doesn't it have the, okay, well, I'm gonna redo this because I don't like what I did here. All right, so let's go back. Oh, don't know what happened. All right, so I wanna create a design and I'm gonna start over. So I'm gonna do this one. And this little tool comes up and I'm gonna do this again. All right, so I'm gonna do this live. Maybe make my screen just slightly bigger so you can see what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna put in the name of my company. And then, so what my plan is that I'm going to post this in the next day or so, just to say, I will be closed from 12:23 to 1:02. Please email me at laura@luminary.com. Okay, so I put in what I wanted to say, and this is all one message, kind of moves up and down. But if I wanted to add a text element, you just hit text over here, add a heading. So I don't even have to use this, but the layout was fine for me, and I went ahead and did that. All right, now the text is white. So what I did was I just checked out, I just hit the A for the text color, and I hit my brand colors, which I was able to save. I think this is because I'm premium. Yeah, the little hat is here. But you can always add any color you want. If you happen to know the hex code of your brand, you can type that in. Black is 000000. There that is. If my brand colors are saved, so I can change that, see how nice that is. So that's under the A, and change the font. So, you know, you can figure this out. Center, bold, underline, it's, you know, a limited Microsoft Word, and then you can add elements like a world. I think that's the last one I used. I made something for my mom. As her birthday was last week, and I was giving her tickets. And it was an e-ticket, so I wanted to just give something to her so she could see the gift, because it's tickets to that Broadway play at DPAC in January. So Come Far Away, it's about 9/11 and the people who were left, they were in mid-flight during 9/11, ended up in Newfoundland, and the small town took them in, and basically they all became friends. So it's actually a happy 9/11 story, and I've heard good things about it. But anyway, I made a little ticket for my mother on Canva, and I gave it to her, and I used this world because the world is in the ticket. So sorry for the segue, but anyway, so you can add text, elements, you know, think of something that might be like a talking bubble is something I've used. See how it came up? You can just drag and drop it over. Wow. You can resize it by grabbing the little doohickeys here. I just hit the delete button. I think I used this one for one of my Facebook headers. So you can change the background. I'm gonna get to drag it. I don't really want to do that, but you can play with it. Uploads. This is one thing that I have used a lot. Upload an image or video. See, it's going to my file. So you can upload anything. You can upload your logos. I have different sizes here. So I've used, as you can see, I've been using this. this was for a client, this is for a client. I made little, I don't like to brag because I really stink at making graphics, but I can make some basic stuff. So anyway, I've made some basic stuff for clients and using Canva. I also know Photoshop, but I just find that this is quicker, less tools, much, much easier. So here is my little graphic, and then you hit download here, and you download it, and it's on your computer, and then you can upload it to Facebook. So that's all I wanted to show you. One of my favorite tools, Canva. You don't have to just use it for Facebook posts. Obviously, they have the size dimensions for a million of things. Facebook cover, logo. Okay, here's another one. I found this cool image of someone like that. And I'm going to use that. Can your business be found on Google? Isn't that cute? So this was just, look at the left here. I'm scrolling. Look at all the different graphics it gives you. And for this one, I think what I typed in was Facebook post funny. Oh, there it is. And that's how I found it. So here's some. So sometimes it's easier to start with something that you resonates with you or kind of clicks with your logo. And when I saw this lady like that, I was like, oh, it looks like someone's looking for something. And I immediately thought about my Google class. So just scroll through here. It's fun. And when you're taking a graphic from here and photo, you know that it is okay to use, and it is not going to be, you're not infringing on anyone's copyright laws. So that's it. Canva, gotta love it. Happy holidays, everyone. This is my last video until 2020. And I'll be in touch, but until then, have a good Christmas and New Year's. Take care. Bye.